The purpose of this video is to explore the Teacher's Toolkit. The Teacher's Toolkit is right here, kind of in this pink color in the center, and we'll go ahead and get into it and see what our options are within the toolkit. As we get into it, and it always takes a second here to spin, the main purpose of Toolkit is to deal with classes, rosters, Mathia content, and this is where you could create a small group for students by creating a class. So let's say I wanted to create a new class of 5 students and give them some specific Mathia work to do. I could do that right through here. So I have one test class created here with 4 students in it. If I want to create a new class, this is where I would pick it, and then I would go ahead and I want them to have access to all 3 of these, and then you could go through and add students and go ahead and create a class. I'm going to go back and I'm going to kind of show us how to navigate this. So this waffle looking thing at the top here is all of the different pieces that we can navigate. You can see if you ever get lost within the toolkit, you can go back to the toolkit home. If you ever get lost within anything, just go back to my CL and start again. Get Started has some ideas for you, some videos and some support. Classes is how you see your individual classes. Students would be how you could find a specific student. I'm going to start here with preferences. Within the preferences, you want to make sure that you have all 3 middle school courses selected so that if you ever wanted to use, if you're a 6th grade teacher, if you wanted to use something in a different grade, you could find it. I would also suggest the middle school RTI pathway available to you if you wanted to use it, and this PSAT 8-9 pathway, which would be a great thing for extensions for any 6th, 7th, or 8th grader. So I'm going to make sure that all 5 of those boxes are checked and hit save. If I want to get in and see the content browser, this is how you can view the content the students are doing within Mathia. So if I hit content browser, and let's say I'm a 7th grade teacher and my kids are going to be working in their first module, thinking proportionally, and they're going to be doing proportional reasoning, and they're solving equivalent ratios, you could go ahead and right here hit launch workspace, and here you'll see exactly what the students will see within Mathia. And this is a great way to get yourself ready or prepare yourself as you're doing some planning as the students are doing it. So now you can see exactly, and I'm going to move this down so you can see everything, what the students see with Mathia. And this is the view on Mathia. This is how Mathia looks. And this would be a great thing to do, and you could go through and do some problems and prepare yourself for the classroom. So I'm going to go back to my toolkit home, and I'm going to show you kind of, if you want to view this class, what you'll see. And as you see, I've got a few students in here. Looks like just one student's appearing now. And they're all there. So if I hit class details, I can see where my students are located. So this is a test class, and all these students are located in the pre-launch protocol. All students will take the pre-launch protocol before they start into any of the content. This just teaches them how to use Mathia. You can also go to the Mathia sequence here, and you can see which Mathia content our students are doing and the order in which it is. You could go ahead and edit this. Though the content, the Mathia sequence is custom made to fit our units of study, this is where you could add students some additional content, and I would suggest doing that below this black line. Like if you wanted to go in and add a PSAT 8-9 module, you could add it, and you would want to do that, but I would move this down below the line so that it's an additional content, so it's totally separate from what students are doing. And then you could hit save. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel here so it doesn't save. But these are some different things that you can check. You can check what your textbook resources are. So this class has access to the ebook and the ePDF. In a different video on Mathia for students and ebook for students, I'll go through what it looks like on the student end, but this is what it looks like on the teacher end. So I'm going to head back to my CL and